Together, let's explore the Virtua Fighter soundtrack library, but we're going to change up the format a little bit. You know, for the Blaze Blue episode, I kind of just picked my 6 songs and I said, hey, what's your 6? For this edition, we changed up the format a little bit. I'm a raid boss now, and I have 5 heralds. I have an HP bar. You guys have to put up Virtua Fighter songs to beat my 5 songs in 1v1 combat. And so what I did was I picked songs from the chat to challenge the songs that I put up. The results were pretty interesting. I will say there were a couple songs that I left out just to see if other people would put them up against mine. And I was kind of surprised that nobody picked one song in particular. Hit me up in the comments below, see if you know what I'm talking about. With that said, my first pick was Kagemaru's theme from Virtua Fighter 3. Take a listen. So Nightmare nominates Shun's theme from VF2. This was also in my this is in my 6 or my 7. They're like my reserves. So as soon as you linked it, I was like, shit, I should have played this one. This one's really good. This one's really good. I gotta give it up. It's 1v1 right now. You gotta vote on who wins. Damn, I really like both. I went with the Kage theme, I think because of recency bias. I just heard that shit and I kept it on loop. And I still think this theme is really good too. The beat is good. It's like it's got that like it's like both of these songs have like that really like earworm property to them too, right? From VF2, this might be one of the stronger picks overall, period. This might be one of the best VF2 tracks actually. 23% voted Kage, 78% voted Shun. So Shun wins first form. You guys got me to transform. Fair enough. Kage theme loses. Now you gotta fight my next song. Good shit, Nightmare. Good shit. He had a banger on deck. Very good. You dealt the first blow. The raid boss, look, it's Final Fantasy 14. There's like orange circles all over the floor. He stood outside the orange circle, delivered a decisive blow. Ugh. Form 2, activate. My next song. This is my next one. So you guys gotta take this one down. I wouldn't have thought that a vanilla VF track would be one that I would have played, but this one is so easy to get stuck in your head. The synths are going crazy. It's got a very memorable tune to it too, even though like it's really easy to get scarred from like Jackie and stuff like that. This song is so upbeat and cool. It sounds very like early 90s to me. It sounds like a product of its time, but in a really good way. SK, why you was laughing at this one? This isn't a good pick? You don't like this one? Put me in the ring, coach? All right, hold on. Let me let Marks go first. Mark, what was yours? This one and the Shun theme from 2 were probably in my top 10. As soon as I saw this one come up in the Shun theme, I was like, shit, that was my idea. They're both really good just because, again, they sound like products of their time, but they're still good. With the way the synths are, with the way the melody is, this one has like a really cool range too. There's so many instruments involved and all the composition itself is just really, really good. It goes places. It takes some time to cook, but it's just really memorable. It sucks because I feel like the song is more memorable than the character. Run the poll real quick. This or the classic. This is Jackie versus Leon's VF2 theme. Jackie, I like the Saturn version of VF1. 85% y'all voted for the Leon theme. I can't be mad. I like the Jackie theme. I think this is yo, be real. This has got to be in your top 10. If you're a VF head, this has got to be in there, right? You pulled my card, man. You pulled my card. You got through my first 2 Vanguards. You got it. You got it. Fair enough. Nightmare and Markman, the combined efforts, they cut through the first 2 stages of the boss. It was just to buy time for the other protagonists because now they got to step to the real shit. Y'all ready? How y'all feel about this one? So this is what I wanted to say about Virtua Fighter, what I realized, it's just my opinion. VF 1, 2, 3 felt like a kind of like a amalgamation of a lot of 90s sound concepts with wide range. And 4 felt very experimental in that they were trying to mess with a lot of like much more like electronica, kind of like ambient sounds. And it's pleasant, but it's just like, it doesn't stick as hard. It's like in 5 vanilla specifically, because the later versions of 5, they changed the music. 5 vanilla specifically for OST was like the Sega guys, they were like, wait, I get it. These feel like have like way more gravitas towards them. It's almost like something driven in the song in a unique kind of way that 4 I don't feel like you have as much. 4 and 4 Evo. And that's not to say that I don't like 4, because here's the thing. 4, the whole time I'm playing, I'm like, man, this shit sounds good. But if I go outside on my bicycle, I'm not singing 4 songs in my head. This shit, I'll have it like I'll have it like playing in my head, you know what I mean? It's good just in a different kind of way. I feel like 5 Vanilla, they really nailed a concept here that really showcases, I think, Sega Sound Team and just like their vision for this kind of thing. And this song in particular, I think is really strong. This is one of our most buff themes. There are versions of it too that are like really close, but I like this one the best personally. So now I open the floor. SK, you want to step up? Here. The vision is there. This is a good ass song. I don't know if it's stepping to that Sarah song though. This one cooks. It's good. This is also probably, I'd say from this version of VF5, this is probably in my top 5 overall. Top 5, top 6, something like that. I don't know if it's fucking with this though. Yeah, I told y'all I was pulling punches, man. I told you I'll spot you the first 2 forms. This third one is gonna be tough for you to get over. Y'all gonna have to work to get this one on. The best part is they don't overplay their hand with it either. That little guitar in the back, bro. They never overplay it. It's just, it's there, but it elevates the rest of it. I love it. This is a great one. This might be better than the Kage song. This might be better than Kage's theme. I still prefer the Kage theme. This one is pretty good though. I won't lie. However, stop. Sarah gets the dub. That's another flex on them. Y'all ain't even got me to my second form yet. Stop standing in the orange circles. Now, squabble amongst yourselves. Not squabble, you know what I mean. Can I get a representative? Kusano, I'll give it a whirl. So, I think especially in US, this is what I'd like. This one is really good. I'm partial towards vanilla tracks. Vanilla VF5, I really like. I think I like over the later editions of 5, soundtrack-wise. This one is a buff-ass track, though. Not even front. They get way more experimental with the later tracks, too, where it feels like there's a lot more instruments. Like, you hear a lot of flutes. Like, Aoi, Kira's theme as well, they get a lot more, like, culturally relevant instruments and stuff like that, where they just start going apeshit. Damn, y'all let Sarah win again? That was close, though. Yo, that's one I'm like, that could go either way. I ain't even gonna lie. This is a buff-ass track. This is a really buff one. Next submission. All right, hold on. Wait. I gotta give the old head one shot. Now look, as an aside rule, can I say this? This sounds racist, but I like it. Can I say? Is that okay to say? We're all thinking it, right? We can just keep it going. Yeah, but that's the beauty of it, Neo Zeong. It's like, even if they're not real instruments, and a lot of this is popped off of like keyboards and stuff, right? That's still so cool just to be able to compose, like the composition of it like that, and the vision to arrange it that way. That shit hits. It's something that he talks about a lot in the interviews too, where it's like the vision and how to use what you have, even with the limitations, and seeing how they creatively drive it to this point is crazy. Some of these guys are not like trained musicians or anything like that. They're just normal people. Some of these guys are just normal people who just like music. But that's the beauty of it, is you don't have to be composing stage or classically trained or anything like that. And isn't that fucking cool? Isn't that awesome? The fact that, like, if you have a sound in your heart, you can make that shit and you can make it slap. And I think that's hype. I think that's really cool. Y'all are bringing out some heat. I wonder if you got enough in the tank. I wonder if y'all got enough in the tank to deal with my 1 and 2 picks. I'm just curious. But yo, go ahead and put the poll up. Poll is over. Who won? I didn't see it. Jeffrey with 75%. Damn. Y'all put me down like that. All right. So I got what? I got 2 nodes. Y'all gotta finish. I'm on my second to last form. Fair enough. This one's a heavy. I'll accept that. My number 2. I like this one better than the other one. Y'all really like the other 5 comps over this one? I think this one's always sounded like the best one to me. I felt like this one just hits differently in a way. But it's these slower compositions, especially 5 Vanilla. These feel way more like, it's almost like they're trying to tell a story with the song or some shit. And it's funny because, like, you know, Virtua Fighter character stories are kind of like, you know, whatever. But they found a way to make you feel something with that shit, you know? It's pretty cool. Y'all can run the poll though. Go ahead and run it. There's little good accents about it, but bruh, I wonder what made the difference there. It's like, did people feel this one was too slow, or I wonder why such a radically different perspective on it. This one could be an entrance theme for a wrestler, especially like I could hear this in some like NJPW shit. I feel like this sounds like an entrance theme, but my pick stands the test of time. So there we go. VF5 Vanilla Wolf. Try again. I'm telling you, man, you're in the big leagues now. You in the big leagues now. And this ain't even the toughest shit. I'm taking it easy on y'all. It's a vibe. It's a good song, but you look at what you got to get over. That's a grown-ass man right there. I asked this before. Is Canuck, what does that mean? Is that a slur? I shouldn't say that. Also, I was kind of surprised, but I figured when I came up with this idea, I figured that there would be a lot of repeats. What's cool about this is that everybody has had different tracks that they bring up. There hasn't been any repeats so far. Because I was going to say, you can't use what I got, but so far nobody suggested anything. It's like what I was saying about BB, where it's like the cool thing and the good shit is when you have your song, I have mine, and we can both be like, damn, these are both good songs. The fact that we could say, hey, what are your top picks for this? And my top picks might be different from yours, but it's not like I would be mad. I'm like, damn, you know what? That is a tight song. Fuck. That shows depth of a soundtrack to me. When a new album comes out and you ask somebody, hey, what are your top 2 songs on this album? And everybody says something different, then you know the album was good. When you can't even get a general consensus of this is the track, that means the album hit, you know? And when you think about series like this one that are 30 years old, even though it doesn't have, I think, the reputation that like a Tekken has or KOF has in terms of music, there's a lot of gold in here. There's a lot of gold in here. If you might have to dig a little bit, but there's a lot of Sega's trademark music direction with this. So this is VF3 Beginning. I feel like this is cheating a little bit, but I'll let it slide because I like this one. This one in Evo, or do I like Evo or 4 Vanilla better? This one's kind of cheating. I'll let it slide though. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like y'all voted a particular way just because you want to see the boss go down. Beginning of V3 wins. Fair enough. Obama has been defeated. And yet, Dark Obama rises. I'm sorry, and I love this. This is the thing, and we were talking about this. The other versions of the song are great, but there was something going around in that office with Vanilla. This shit feels so, like character-driven in a way that the other ones, to me, don't hit the same. This one was like they were trying to tell a story. This is the pro-tag of the game. So his whole thing is like, the VF characters are very simple. I don't know if y'all noticed, like, they're kind of simple. They're not like really like super crazy deep stories and shit. They gave this brother a boss theme. The flutes in the background. The wood blocks. All that shit. And it all is the perfect blend of spices. It's just like a nasty karate-infused gumbo. This is that shit. I heard Quincy Jones called Sega office the first time he heard this shit, and he was like, hey, not bad. He gave them a compliment. He called long distance to Japan. He called them when he heard this shit the first time. That really happened. That's a tough ass track. I think y'all got y'all's work cut out for you. When I think about Virtua Fighter, I think about this song. I don't know, man. I like it. It's aggressive. It ain't no boss shit though. Listen, this is Final Form me. Final Form. You gotta come with something a little bit like, bro, you gotta sell me on some shit. There's gotta be some, you gotta give some boss vibes or something. Look, go ahead and run the poll. Run the poll. Here's the thing. Y'all better get the old heads on deck. If this shit gets dicey, y'all better get the old heads. Y'all better have the hidden tracks on deck. This one's cool. Like, the thing is though, 5-2, I feel like 5, they got even a more diverse soundtrack too. Like, there's a lot of different sounds. Like I said, as somebody who doesn't know a lot about music, I'm not trained. I don't know shit about music. I just know what sounds good. I know I like shit that sounds good. You know what I mean? But even on that level, it's so cool just to hear a crew just go in and then just touch on so many different sounds and instruments and genres and then create a collaborative, cohesive vision with it. All right, so Akira survived, still on my last life. Right now it's Blue Impact versus VF5 Vanilla Statues. Cue it up. Can I get where's the poll at? Run this one. It's a weight class difference, man. It's good, but I'm saying it doesn't have the level of gravity I'm talking about. This is like the great VF4 experiment for them working and doing work. It's great, but I'm saying, dog, different weight classes. I feel like the Akira theme takes this one. And it seems like y'all agree too. They're saying Ride the Tiger, VF2 for real. There's an era clash here. This one is fantastic. VF2's got some shit that hits hard, man, and this is definitely one of them. It's close, but it's good in a different way. It's like this one almost gives me like shonen vibes in a way. like in a good way. You know, like I like the sound. But I'm saying, dog, I don't think y'all putting respect on this shit, man. I really don't. This shit sounds crazy. I mean, it can't be just me. Y'all aren't listening to this shit? This is like, I've seen it all. I've been all around the world, and I triumphed. And I'm still here. Still swinging. Dog, y'all ain't putting respect on this shit, man. Tie game. So y'all tied. There it is. 50-50. So you guys get this, though, right? 50-50. So that's a life on y'all. I'm the boss, because I'm a fucking boss character. Has this one been loaded up? What is this? Bro, y'all got 3 chances left, and y'all are throwing. Y'all are absolutely throwing. Put it in the poll. Put it in the poll. Put it in the poll, then. Go ahead. You see Akira with the dub. So now what? Y'all got 2 swings left. 2 swings left. So look, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. So what are y'all going to play for the 9th swing? And also, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was feeling ways actually about about Ride the Tiger verse. I didn't like the way that voting went down. I feel like y'all are not respecting statues. Can I get verbal confirmation in the chat that y'all actually respect this fucking song? Cause the voting did not reflect that. What's the one y'all are gonna put up? Okay, so I love how this is a good song, right? But because of the stress of the situation, y'all are fighting with each other. Look at y'all. You're tearing each other apart. This pussy-ass piano ain't safe. Bro, this piano is heat. This song is crazy. It goes again, it feels like 5 different people are working on the shit, and they all have wildly different visions on what it should be. It somehow weaves together nice. I don't even have to say anything. Bro, what are they doing running around giving the pro tag boss themes? Do y'all really not have a problem with this? They just straight up gave him a final boss song, and he's the main character. This feels almost like a montage song, like a, you know, like this is the smile at the end of the series when we're thinking about all the good memories, and then like on to the next week. The other one though, makes me want to be better. Okay, so if we're being, here's the thing: you could throw this on at a strip club, and you might get people throwing some dollars now. I don't know if they about to be busting it wide open to this though. It's just a completely different vibe. But I think that's another dub. So with that said, y'all got 1 swing left. Y'all got 1 swing left. Now here's the thing. I'm a tutorial boss. At the end of the day, turns out y'all are just that dysfunctional and ass. Y'all are bad at working together. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this gotta be a killing blow. It's gotta be a killing blow. No, it's not about what I got next. It's not about what I got next. I'm saying you still gotta break my ace. So what's it gonna be? Is this y'all's last swing? Might as well run it. This has gotta do it. This, like, I feel like what Akuma was saying before. This feels like it could be this also feels like it could be an entrance song. I could see it. It ain't bad. Do I even need the press play? Here's the best part. I know I don't. You know why? Because you already know the melody. You already know the tune. You already know what this shit sounds like. You can hear it in your head. You know why? Because it stays with you. I don't know, man. Good. Best of luck to you guys in the poll. Best of luck. How do they top this? It's too good. Okay, so look. Nightcrawler couldn't get it done. And it ain't because it's a bad song. It's good. This just sounds like a heel entrance. You know, that shit raw. But it ain't this. It's like, this is another level. So here's the thing. The Mega Flare is charged. You guys have 1 last chance to stop my spell. And you're going to bet it on this. Now look, this is a good song. Y'all can run the poll. Go ahead and run the poll. Go ahead and run it. But I think I made my point, right? Now look, can I make a request? I need y'all to type this in chat. I tap out. He's too tough. This as I'm thinking, if you put Virtua Fighter music on and you think about all the songs that we listen to, there are some great ones. There are some incredible ones. But this one, to me, they nailed something super deep, bro. They nailed something super deep with this one. It's almost like it marries 15, 20 years of just lessons and music and all this stuff, and it just delivers it in one song that is, it's hard to ignore, man. It makes you feel something. I just think this song is sick. I'm sorry. In doing this, You know, hopefully you guys listened to some new Virtua Fighter tracks and maybe you got a deeper appreciation for the soundtrack library as much as, you know, as I did and maybe some others. Because, man, there's some songs where it's like, oh, you forgot, man. Yeah, this Owie theme did go hard, you know, that kind of thing. You never really hear people bring up VF when they talk about music in these games and fighting new music, but this is still Sega's sound team. When they want to drop some shit on you, people forget. This team goes nuts when given opportunities, and they absolutely have throughout Virtua Fighter. And it makes me really look forward to whatever they're gonna have in store for the next game. Cause man, especially coming off of the 5 vanilla tracks and where they went with that, and especially with how much older and more mature now, how much even more experienced they are now, I can't wait to hear what they come up with for that game. That's gonna do it for this edition of Fighting Jams. Did we miss any songs? Do you have a pick that can take down my ace? Drop it in the comments below and I'll holler at you guys later. Bees. This time, the raid boss wins.